Hi, uh, my name is Sean Awesome. I don't really know what I'm doing or what this live broadcast will be about, but I'm just uh figuring this all out. This is my first live cast. So, as you know, well, as you've no doubt seen on my video uploads, my Twitter account, Instagram account, which is empty right now, my Tumblr account, my live journal, Skyrock, and Reddit account. And I also have a blog, but my blog is it's not relating to this. It's all about healthy eating, which is one of my big interests. Oops. So, yeah, I eat 2 meals a day right now. I eat breakfast at 11. Not many people can do that. And I also eat at 5 or 6. Now, the one thing I still do, which ideally I shouldn't do, is I still have snacks. But right now, in the evenings, I be snacking on celery and carrots. Maybe I'll put a little dollop of peanut butter, because celery and peanut butter is delicious. I feel blessed by whatever higher power you choose to think of. I feel blessed because I like vegetables so much, so fucking much. I remember when I used to go to camp, at meal times, they had like you know, I can't think of little chocolate things, and they also had steamed broccoli. I used to eat the shit out of steamed broccoli. It tasted so good. And another thing that I do, which I shouldn't do, is I have Tim Hortons Mocha Ice Cap, which, for those of you who don't know what that is or how bad it is, like for weight loss and whatever, it has 33 grams of carbs and 33 grams of sugar. But it's also fucking good. And also, I had something. Whatever, it'll come back to me while I'm talking about something completely unrelated. You can see up there, I have the original Rocky Horror Picture Show poster with all the actors and stuff. On that wall you can't see it, but is one of my favorite band, Pink Floyd, there's 6 women sitting with their backs to us, but their backs are all their backs have all 6 of their albums painted on their backs. And right here, there's, you can't see it, but there's a framed thing of Pink Floyd's most like best of Pink Floyd CD Echoes, and there is the Dark Side of the Moon record autographed by Roger Waters. I saw him backstage. I got to meet him. And also, the movie The Wall, also autographed. You can't see it, but there's a photo of me meeting Roger Waters with my dad in the back and my brother doing this. Now I'll tell you what happened to me. I created a couple videos about this, but for those of you who don't know, the reason I speak like this and when I travel outside the house, I use a wheelchair, is because when I was 9 years old, I was hit by a car. And recovery was slow, but it's also constant. So, when I, after 2.5 months in a coma, uh, I started waking up slowly, like my eyes were open, but there was nobody home. And when I finally did, when I finally became aware again, I had, of course, a feeding tube from my nose to my stomach. And I had the tube because I couldn't swallow. Don't chuckle at that. I mean, like, swallow. What else? Yeah, I couldn't speak at all when I first woke up. I had a communication board at first, and after I got out of the hospital, I had a light writer where basically you type stuff in and press a button and it said whatever. I was like, quite a challenging patient, as I heard, because I kept giving everyone the middle finger. Well, not everyone, but my physio at the time, I gave her the finger, and while I was just starting to, when I was awake but no one was there, I heard a nurse came in to my room, and I had the middle finger up in the air, but I obviously wasn't aware of it. I wouldn't give the middle finger to a nurse under normal circumstances, but yeah, I remember one day, or some days, when I went on a sort of field trip from the hospital, like to the museum or wherever. They would take out my nose tube for the day because they usually came in to feed me in the morning and in the evening. And I'd go to the field trip without the tubing, and I couldn't enjoy myself though, because I knew that when I came back in the evening, they'd have to hold me down again and like put it back in. Oh my god, that was awful. Such an awful experience. So much screaming. But and finally, about I went into the hospital on April 29th, and in I think in September the day came when I could have the tube out. I expected a very long, drawn out thing, but no, the nurse kind of said, okay, 1, 2, 3, and then she yanked it out, all out, and the side of my nose was raw, like really raw, for about 5 months after. And she took it out because I could swallow again. Don't. I remember the first food I had was butterscotch pudding. And anyway, in November, they decided I was ready to be discharged from the hospital. So I had grown quite close to many of the nurses there. Many of which were male. To illustrate that nursing is not a female-only profession anymore. Anyway, yeah, I left the hospital and 18 years later, here I am. That's all about that. In 2010, I had to go back to the hospital, but this time it was because a virus attacked my heart. I had what they call pulmonary cardiomyopathy. In the weeks leading up to it, I was like I had shallow breaths always. I couldn't speak much at all. While it would take like 3 breaths to get a sentence out. And I went to the hospital first and they x-rayed me and they said that you have walking pneumonia. Okay, they gave me medication and a week later I went back to the clinic and a doctor said you have heart failure. You should go to Emerge. He was like Syrian or whatever. He said, go to Emerge. So off I went again and they said that, oh my God, your heart is functioning on only a fraction of what a normal heart functions at. My heart was functioning at like 5%, whereas normal person's heart functions at about 50%. So that's awful. So I again had to stay in the hospital, but this time only for 8 days. And it's a good thing only 8 days because it was my last year of high school, and even though the doctors gave me a note excusing me from the exams, I had grown close to those people also. So I went back to school on the last day. And anyway, school ended. I graduated without having to write my exams. Yay. Because while 2 of my exams I would have done well enough, but the other exam, a business exam, a pretty high level business exam, I really wasn't doing well in, even before. But because I had the note from my doctor, they passed me with 56, which isn't very good, but it's still a passing grade. So I graduated. But it took me a while, like another 5 months, to really come around to the diet I had to eat for my heart. Like, I had to be on my sodium limit every day was 2 grams. I'm not sure how to convert that, but 2 grams and 2 liters of liquid every day. So I was fighting this for ages until I weighed myself and I weighed a lot less than I did. I believe my weight was 212 pounds, and I was down to 200, and then I thought, hey, this really seems to be working. So from then on, I willingly ate things that aren't very flavorful at all. And and I kept losing weight. At my lowest weight was 158, but now I sort of fell off the wagon again, so I'm rather scared to I'm scared to weigh myself again. I really don't know what else to talk about, but oh yes, one other thing. In terms of my uploads, I believe that I'll have to start making Sundays my day off, because as I say, well, I didn't say, but uploading videos is not hard at all. It's not even time consuming, because as you know, the way I do things is I just record and then upload. I don't edit, I don't create thumbnails. I probably should, but for right now, I don't create thumbnails. So there's very little to it, but even so, I don't like waking up and having to upload like 6 days a week. It's fine, but I guess I'm lazy, but I just don't like uploading, having to upload. I like having a day to just chill and do my own thing. As it is, some days I sort of for, forget to upload because, as you guys know, I have an upload time of I have an upload time like weekdays. I have this time and this time. Weekends, I have this time and this time. And my times change with like school. So I have trouble keeping track. So Sundays will be my day off, and it's appropriate because many people take Sundays as their day of rest. They go to church, and they just have a day of rest. And even though I don't go to church, even though I'm a godfather, I don't go to church, but I still like a day of rest. So don't forget to subscribe for more content. I do 2 videos a day, 6 days a week. And some days, no, forget that. Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, LiveJournal, Skyrock, and Reddit are in the description. As always, hit like if you liked it. Goodbye.